Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot. It is by, and I am going to butcher this, but I want you to at least see the spelling. Massimiliano Filodoro, artwork by David Corsi, I believe. But again, so you can at least see the spelling of their names. That way, if you want to find these creators, you can find them. If you like the artwork or whatever's going on there. Supportive Oracle cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin, maybe is how you say that. Again, though, I want you to see who the creators are. That way, if you want to find their stuff, you can find their stuff. This is Virgo. Virgo. Okay. There's things popping out here and there. Okay. Starting off, you got Miracle with the Facade here. Now, it's kind of like seeing through a situation. It's kind of like you finally saw the truth of somebody. I feel like it's a person. You finally saw the truth. It might be like one of those things where maybe you know a married couple or a couple or something like that, and somebody always gets the bad rap, but you finally realized, you know what, that person, they're difficult to get along with, but this other person's always like doing things to them that gets them in that sense. So you're seeing through the facade. I feel like that's the miracle. Like you're seeing through, like, it looks like this person's the problem, but that person's always agitating them. That's why that's an issue. It seems really simple, but it makes a big deal to you is what I'm getting. It's kind of like it's not very complicated, but once you see it for what it really is, it changes things for you. Because I'm getting you're seeing like where somebody, whoever looks like they're the problem, it's somebody else around them. I'm getting that's what we're getting. It's somebody else around them that's really pushing it. It's almost like somebody else makes the mess, and then this person cleans it up, and it looks like they're the one that did it, but they're not the one who did it. They're just the one cleaning it up. It's something like that. When you see this, it changes your perspective. It's kind of like what I thought was going on is not what's going on. And now I'm thinking something that I've been staying away from or not been engaging with, maybe I do want to be a part of that person's life. I don't want to be a part of that craziness, but maybe they deserve a little bit of help. Maybe they need a little pointer or two to help get this online so that they don't have to be so upset or so stuck where they are. Something isn't fair here, I feel like is what you're seeing. And you're like, maybe somebody needs to just come towards them and talk it out with them. I'm seeing that star in the background. Like I don't think we're done. Like I feel like you're hopeful for this person. It's kind of like you just don't want to leave them hanging. For some reason, you're kind of like, since I see it, I have to forward this information some way. I have to do. It's kind of like that urge. Like I have to do something here. Excuse me. The thing is, what to do? What to do? This is the Knight of Wands. The back side. That's the front side, right side up. You got the back side upside down. Which is funny. I don't usually put reversals in because it gets really complicated for people to follow, but this deck is doing it, so I'm letting it do it, apparently. When I'm looking at this, though, it's kind of like I want to help, but I don't know what to do, and I don't want to just do something small and then walk away. Like, you don't want to start something and then just not do anything else with it. And you know that's not your thing. I don't just go into things and start them, not to finish them. If I'm going to get involved, I'm going to actually get involved. I'm not just going to be like, hey, how you doing, and keep going. So it's like, what do? I don't know what to do. And I don't really want to get that deep into it. There's other things going on here. When you're having these feelings, things are starting to change around this person. And that might be one of the reasons you're seeing the truth. Because as things are changing, I feel like the surface is cracking and you're seeing through to what's going on. You may not be the only one seeing what's going on, but they're saying the reason you're seeing it is because things are starting to change. I'm getting that Ten of Pentacles energy with like what was stuck and what was the norm might be changing. The the Ten of Wands reversed in the backside. That's the front side. That's the backside. I think. Nope, I'm wrong. That is the front side. It's just upside down. Letting go of the burdens. Somebody's letting go of these burdens. And whatever's been going on, they're still doing their due diligence, but they're starting to release the problem. They're starting to release what's going on. They're starting to change it. They're starting to reform the structure, but it's a slow process. It's a very slow process. I feel like if you're able to see that this actually is improving, I feel like that'll make you feel a lot better. Because I see you watching and wondering what to do and not sure what to do if you can really help. Like, I don't want to do just something little that's not going to help and possibly make things worse. I don't want to do that. And you're feeling, the guilt card here is on your side, like, because you see it and you're like, this person deserves a chance, but not knowing what to do about it. They're saying, well, hold off. It's actually changing. It's reforming at this point. Give it a chance to kind of settle. That way you don't have, like, you don't need these feelings of guilt. Don't have those feelings of guilt is what they're saying. Realize that the situation is changing already. Let it kind of come to a settle. Let it kind of settle down a minute because it might get better. Because abundance and destiny are coming in around this situation. You see, you seem to want to help this person though. Maybe if you're able to gather more information, that's the better idea. Don't really get involved at this point. That might be the point of this reading. At this point, don't get involved. The situation is reforming. Do a little bit more research. Hopefully you see that. While it's reforming, just let it do its thing. It's got to resettle. It's got to do what it needs to do. Keep your eye on it, especially if it's bothering you, because I feel like it's bothering you. Like, I feel like I should do something. I feel like I should help. Just keep an eye on it. Your moment will come. This is not your moment. Don't feel guilty. Just kind of be like, well, when the moment comes and it seems like it's right, if I need to, I'll do something. Because abundance is coming in and the destiny is saying this situation had to change and it is starting to change. Seven of Wands. That's the right side up. It's the back and upside down. Something is being dismantled is what I'm getting. It's being dismantled and taken apart. And you're going to see when it does finally come apart the way it needs to. This had nothing to do with you making any type of decision for whoever this is. It's all on them. It's their own karma, their own business, their own situation. It's just one of those things where you know somebody needs help and you're just like, I don't want to be that person who's just sitting over here to the side watching somebody in a car wreck and I'm just like, oh wow, look at that. And I could help them, but I'm not. And I don't want to be that person just watching the bad situation happen and not getting in there and helping somebody because they need it. I know if I was in that situation, I'd want somebody to help me. I don't feel right just standing here and just looking on. When you see it come apart, this is the after effect. Like, this is the front side of this card, the Four of Wands, this is the back. Like, after you see where it's going and how it's reforming in a different light, you're going to realize there was nothing you were going to be able to do anyway to help it. I feel like this is a lot about the guilt. This is a lot about the guilt of the situation. Like, it seems to me that your energy keeps pulling on it, kind of like, I feel like I should have done something. I feel like I should have been a part of this, or I should have done something for this person. And they're saying at this point that is not what needs to happen. There'll be a time later. Like, this is interesting. You got vanity with the Judgment on its side, which is very interesting. I don't think you're meant to be a part of this person's life any more than you were. And I think that they might move on. This person might not be somebody you need to be around anyway. It's a weird energy. When I'm getting vanity, you might feel like I almost feel like there's this emotional banking feel, kind of like, I knew that then, and I didn't do anything then. You weren't meant to. But you might have this feeling like, well, I'll keep looking out for a point later, and later on I'll come around to it. Later on I'll go out of my way and I'll make sure I do something for this person. It's almost like this emotional debt, like you feel like you owe this person. I don't know where that's coming from. But it's kind of like it weighed on you so long and you keep thinking about it and you're just kind of like, I want to get to know this person, or I want to see if there's anything I can do for them later. After the dust settles, maybe there's something I can do to help them out to keep their life going in a good direction. They're saying don't. That's the Judgment on its side with the Vanity. The Vanity is feeling like you need to go towards this person and you need to connect with them. They're saying don't do that. Let them be. Let them be. This is not something you're meant to be a part of. You might, I know, not that this is everybody's cup of tea, but there might be like a past life connection where you seem to have some type of obligation or some type of energy where you're connected with this person, but you're not meant to get involved in their life in this situation. You're not this time around. They're saying you see it, you connect, you emotionally connect with this person for some reason, but they're like, let it be. It just disconnect from it. Let it go. In this situation, they're like, don't circle around later and try to get into their life. Leave it where it is and just let it stay. Just let it stay where it is. For some reason, it has a hold on you, though. That's what I'm getting. And they're like, just let it be. Let it be. And that's what we got. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.